Yes.
Today we'll do sums on what is the annual percentage interest cost associated with giving discount or by following certain credit term. Now, this is based on a simple formula. What we are trying to understand here is if I give discount to a particular customer, what will be my cost? What will be the cost on my company? So what is my annual percentage interest cost that I will be actually losing while giving cash discount? So we will find out how to do it. There are two formulas to do it. Usually we will follow the seller's point of view, but I'll give you the formulas for both buyer and seller's point of view. So first we'll do it using seller's point of view. The formula is discount into 360. 360 is nothing but the 360 days into 360 days divided by credit period minus discount period. This is the formula from seller's point of view. The next, this formula from buyer's point of view. I have shared these questions on the group on request of a student. So you can even download it on your PC, see the question and solve there also. From buyer's point of view, the formula is discount divided by 1 minus discount into 360 divided by credit period minus discount period. In exam, they may not ask you from buyer's point of view or seller's point of view. They'll just give you a straight question and you have to solve. So when they're not asking, you can do it from seller's point of view. You can always use the first formula to solve. If they ask both, then you can do both. But for the first sum, I'll show you both the formulas. And for the next sum, we'll do only seller's point of view. So how do we solve this now? Let's start with the seller's point of view. First question is 2 by 10 net 50. So if I'm seeing this, here 2 is what? It is 2%. Which is nothing but the discount rate. Okay. 20 is what? 20 is the period if you want discount. So we can also call it as discount period. If you want to get the discount, you have to pay in 20 days. So we call it as discount period. And 50 is credit period. If you don't want discount, you can take 50 days to pay the money. So 2 by 20 net 50. 2 is 2%. That's the discount rate. 20 is the discount period. If you want the discount of 2%, you have to pay in 20 days. And 50 is the credit period. So if you don't want discount, you can pay in 50 days. So the first formula from seller's point of view, if I'm using, okay, so we'll write is equal to discount, which is 2%. So we write it as 0.02 into 360. So into 360 divided by credit period, which is 50 days, minus discount period, which is 20 days. So if you solve this, 50 minus 20 is 30, 0.02 into 360 divided by 30. If you do, you will get 0.24. Into 100, if you do, you will get 24%. So the annual percentage discount cost by giving 2% discount is 24% for annual. So every month, if you're giving 2% discount, annually it is 24%, or you can say in every 20 days you're giving, if anybody pays in 20 days, you're giving 2% discount. Any doubts till here? Now we'll do it from buyer's point of view. From buyer's point of view, the formula changes a bit. So it is discount divided by 1 minus discount. Discount is 0.02 divided by 1 minus discount is 0.02. So 0.02 divided by 1 minus 0.02. We have to solve that bracket first, then multiply it with 360 divided by credit period minus discount period. So 50 minus 20. So if you solve this, you will get 0.2448, the answer, which is, if you do into 100, is equal to 24.48%. So it is almost similar. From seller's point of view, it is 24. From buyer's point of view, it is 24.48. What is important is this. We use this formula all the time. If they ask for both, you can do it for both. Otherwise, we can use only seller's point of view and find out the answers. Okay, so let's do it for the second question. In the same first question, there are two. So I've done one. Now we'll do the second. Two by 15 net 40. So here 2 by 15, 2 is the discount percentage. 2 is equals to discount. 15 is discount period. These sums can come for 3 marks. And 40 is credit period. Now I'll do only from seller's point of view. Only one sum I showed you from buyer's point of view. The formula is little different there, but the answers will be almost same. So it will be equal to discount, which is 2%, 0.02 into 360 divided by credit period 40 minus discount period 15. If you solve it, you will get 0.288 into 100 if you do, because they have asked for percentage, annual percentage interest cost. So we have to do into 100. You will get 28.8%. This is how you have to solve these sums. Now you can try doing it for the next thing also. So we will use the seller's point of view formula and we will do it the same way. Will you be able to try it and give me the answers after the class in the group, or should I be doing it in the class? Will you try it or should I be doing it?
We will try, ma'am.
We will try it, ma'am.
So the second sum you try and you share the answers in the group. So this is your homework. Okay. And use only seller's point of view also, okay, because this is what you have to do in exam. If you want additional, you want to learn this, then you can also try it using buyer's point of view. There are 4 questions, 4 sub questions. For all 4, you solve it. Problems on days sales outstanding. And there's only one sum that I'm going to do here, and aging schedule. And this I'm doing so that what theory I had explained you on days sales outstanding and aging schedule, that becomes a bit clear. So there are 2 questions asked here. You have to prepare a days sales outstanding for each quarter for averaging period of 30 days. and draw up a aging schedule at the end of each quarter using the age bracket 0 to 30, 31 to 60 and 61 to 90 days. So first, let's start with days sales outstanding. This is the formula for days sales outstanding which I will be using. So let's copy down the formula. Now what the formula says, days sales outstanding is equal to accounts receivable at time T divided by average daily sales. Now look here, the question, you have to read it carefully. They said calculate the daily sales outstanding at the end of each quarter for averaging period of 30 days and 60 days. So first I will solve it for 30 days and then we'll do it for 60 days. That means we have to do the same sum 2 times. And they want it at the end of each quarter. So remember this also. Now we'll see how do we do it. Okay. So I'm doing it first for 30 days average. Okay, there are 3 quarters. So let's start for quarter 1 first. Quarter 1 is equal to, now see the formula all of you, accounts receivable at time T. Now I want accounts receivable for quarter 1. So time T is entire first quarter. Now first quarter is Jan, Feb and March. So I have to consider these 3 months and I want accounts receivable. I don't want sales in millions, but I want receivables in millions. So I have to check receivables for the first quarter. So it is 3, 20 and 40. These are the receivables for the first quarter. So we will write here 3 plus 20 plus 40 divided by, remember they have told you they want 30 days average and we have to divide it by average daily sales. So we need to take only 30 days average. If I consider sales of all the 3 months, it will become 90 days. January 31, Feb 28, March 31. So on an average, it will become 90 days. I don't want 90 days average. Then pass me only 30 days average. So I cannot take all the 3 months. I have to take only 1 month sale. Now, which month to take? Should I take Jan, Feb or March? Remember, we'll always take the last month. That is that is March. Now, why am I taking March and why not Jan and Feb? Because we are taking the latest sales. So, if I talk of first quarter, Jan to March, and I'm in April, the latest sales is of March. Very last month, what I did, Jan will become too far. So we of the quarter, I'm taking the last month sales because it is 30 days average. I'm taking only 1 month sales. Alright, if it was 60 days average, I would have considered both the months. If it was 90 days average, I would have considered all the 3 months. It is 30 days average, so I'm taking only March month, and you have to take the latest month of the quarter. So means the recent. So that is March. Jan becomes very far. If I'm in March, March is the recent month, then Feb, then Jan. Any doubts with this? So to find average daily sales, we will take only March sales, which is 60. So I'll write here rupees 60 for you, so you don't get confused. Divided by number of days. They have told us 30 days average, so 30 days. So this will give me average daily sales for 30 days average. When I solve this, I will get the value of days sales outstanding. So if you solve it, you will get DSO, that is days sales outstanding, is equals to 31.5 days. The answer is in days because we are finding days sales outstanding. Now what does this mean, 31.5 days? That basically means your sales are outstanding for 31.5 days. Outstanding means not paid. The customer has to still pay. So on an average, 31.5 days sales will always remain outstanding. The customers will have to pay it to you. So that is 30 days average for the first quarter. Similar way we have to do it for the second quarter. Same formula we will take and we'll do it for quarter 2. I hope all of you are understanding it. Again, remember we're doing 30 days average for all the 3 quarters. We have to finish it first and then we'll go to 60 days average. So for quarter 2, I want accounts receivable at time T. Now I'm thinking of quarter 2, that is from April, May and June. So I will take accounts receivable value for quarter 2, that is April, May, June, which is 5 plus 18 plus 25. This is the quarter 2 value which we have to consider. So here 5 plus 18 plus 25 divided by average daily sales. So now in this quarter I have to select the sales and it is 30 days average. So I will select only 1 month sales out of these 3 months, and that would be June month because June is the latest month in that quarter. So it is 40 rupees, 40 is the sales for June month divided by 30 days average. If you solve it, we'll get days sales outstanding as 32.4 days. So in the second quarter, your sales will remain outstanding or not receivable on an average for 32.4 days. The third quarter, we are going to take July, August and September. So these will be the accounts receivable 4, 20 and 30. So I'm taking here quarter 3 is equals to 4 plus 20 plus 30. Divided by, I want only the last month's sale because I'm taking 30 days average. So it will be 50. So I'll be taking that 50 divided by 30 days average. So when you solve this, you will get the quarter 3 value. Days sales outstanding for quarter 3 is equal to 32 days. 1 second. It's 34.6 days. 1 second. There's something. First one was 31.5. Second one is 36 days. I'm sorry. And for the third quarter, it is 32.4 days. Okay, you can check the answer once. Now we'll do 60 days average. I've finished 30 days average. Now we'll do 60 days average. In case of 60 days average, we have to take average daily sales for 60 days using the same formula. First quarter is equals to, for the first quarter, the receivables were 3 plus 20 plus 40. So the same would apply. Divided by average daily sales. Now it is 60 days average, so I will not take only 1 month, but I will take 2 months. So now I will take 60 and 50 both. So why I am taking this 50? Because now we have 60 days average. So 60 plus 50 divided by, so we'll write here rupees 60 plus rupees 50 divided by 60 days. So 2 months sales, and I'm finding the average of that. So when you solve it, you will get the answer as 34.36 days. So this is through 60 days average. Second quarter, for the second quarter, the receivables are 5 plus 18 plus 25. Plus, I need now 2 months sales. So not only June, but I'll also consider May. So 50 plus 40 divided by 60 days. Divided by 60 days you do, because we are taking 2 months. So the answer will be 32 days. Next is the third quarter. The receivables are 4 plus 20 plus 30. Here the receivables 4 plus 20 plus 30, and now we will again take 2 months sales. So we'll take 50 plus 50, rupees 50 plus rupees 50 divided by 60 days average. So your third quarter days sales outstanding will be equal to 32.4 days. So this is how the days sales outstanding are calculated. You need to find the average on the basis of what they give, 30 days, 60 days or 90 days, and put it in the formula and solve it. So this was one of the sum to make you understand how days sales outstanding work. Now this first part we finished. The second part of the question says you have to draw up the aging schedule. At the end of each quarter, such that the age bracket is 0 to 30, 31 to 60, and 61 to 90. So first we'll draw an aging schedule, and then I'll explain you how we have done that. Okay, so we'll write the age brackets. Zero to 30, 31 to 60, and 61 to 90. This is what is given in the problem. See here in the question. Age brackets of 0 to 30, 31 to 60, and 61 to 90. And here we will write the quarters. We have 3 quarters, quarter 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3. Now what we have to do? We have to find in quarter 1 from 0 to 30 days, how much percentage is there in the age bracket. So basically what we'll do is, we'll find receivables of the last month of the quarter divided by total receivables of the quarter into 100. I'll write down the formula here, and then while solving you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Receivables of the last month of the quarter divided by total receivables for the quarter. into 100. Okay, so let's start. First, I'm going for 0 to 30 days. I'll go to the receivables. It is 3 plus 20 plus 40. Now, in this last month of the quarter is March. So, I am going to take receivables of the last month of the quarter, which is 40, divided by total receivables of the quarter, which is 40 plus 20 plus 3, which comes to 63. So, the total of the quarter is 63 and the last month receivables is 40. So, here I am going to write 40 divided by 63 into 100, which is equal to 63.4%. 63.4%. I will explain you what I'm trying to do. Let's do it for the second quarter. I'm doing it for 0 to 30 days bracket. Again, I'll take receivables of the last month of the quarter divided by total receivables of the quarter. So this is the quarter. Last month is 25. So 25 divided by the total. So 25 plus 18 plus 5, you will get it as 48. So 25 divided by 48, last month sales 25 divided by total 48 into 100. So you will get an percentage of 52.08%. And for the third quarter, we'll do the same. Last month receivables is 30 and the total receivables is 54 if I add all the three. So 30 divided by 54 into 100, which is equal to 55.55%. So this was for 0 to 30 days average. Now we'll go to 31 to 60 days average. In case of 31 to 60 days average, we are going to take the sales of the middle month here. This is 31 to 60 days average. I hope you're understanding the logic. 0 to 30 means the last month of the quarter you have to take. 31 to 60 means the previous month of that you'll have to take. And 61 to 90 means the first month of the quarter you'll have to take. So now I'll take 20, which is the second month of the quarter, divided by the total of the quarter, which is 63. So 20 divided by 63 into 100. The percentage that we get is 31.7%. Any doubts in this? For the second quarter, 31 to 60 days is 18, that is middle of the quarter. So 18 divided by the total quarter, which is 48, the total of all these three if I add. So 18 divided by 48 into 100, which is equal to 37.5%. And the last one for quarter 3, the middle month I'll take, that is 20 divided by 54 into 100, which is equal to 37.03%. Now last 61 to 90 days is nothing but the first month of the quarter we will take. So which is Jan here in the first quarter. So 3 divided by 63 into 100. Which is equal to 4.76%. Then first month of the second quarter we will see. Second quarter, first month is April. 5 is the sales, receivables. So 5 divided by the total 48 into 100. Is equal to 10.4%. And last quarter, the third quarter, first month sales is 4. So 4 divided by the total, 4 divided by 54 into 100, which is equal to 7.40%. So this is how the aging schedule is determined. If you see what I'm trying to say here, in 0 to 30 days bracket, you are able to collect 63% of sales in first quarter, 52% in second quarter, and 55% in third quarter. Whereas from 31 to 60 days in all the three quarters, around 30% of your receivables are collected. And 61 to 90 days, it's very less, 4.76, 10.4, and 7.40 are collected. So if you see your collection majority is in 0 to 30 days, which is a good sign. You're collecting majority of your money in the last 30 days. Then 31 to 60 days, it is still a major chunk, but 61 to 90 days, it is very little. So this will tell you in which age bracket you collect maximum of your receivables. So you'll have to understand the aging schedule theory, and this is how it is being calculated.